Hey you guys, this is Erico and I am back on your computer screens once again. Hope you guys are doing fantastic because you are watching this video. There has been another very popular pop star in the East Asian music scene that is now a part of these case files of singers that are coming out and showing that they have minds of their own, even as idols. So this all started with this singer named Huang Zitao. He is very well known for being a part of the mega popular boy band XO. He left the boy band and many people were distraught. They were just upset. But since then, he has gone on to have a very popular solo career. And he's also known for just being very outspoken. So he posted these pictures, which were supposed to be shot by his studio. He decided that he was going to do the own fashion of the photo shoot, styling, everything. He posted them. He was like, fans, here you go. I hope you like it. Many of the fans were not here for it at all. They were very much not impressed with these photos at all. They talked about the time that the photo was posted. They talked about the Photoshop of the photo. I mean, who does this, the Photoshop of the photo? I thought that that's supposed to be a secret. I thought we were supposed to hide this from people, but we all know most, like 99.8% of photos that come out to the public in magazines do get touched up. But they talked about his makeup, the fashion, everything. They tore these pictures apart. So, Z.Tao came out and he said, you know what? I have something I have to say to you all. I'm looking at the comments. You all are attacking my team, my own studio. You're attacking them like they made the choices for how the overall pictures looked. I was the one that actually made these choices and I like the photos and how they look. So I'm going to need you all to stop attacking my employees. And to be honest with you, yes, he keeps going. I mean, this is a whole paragraph, storybook. He says, I don't even like taking photos. I'm happy with just taking regular pictures. I don't like having to do makeup. I don't like having to dress up and pose and do any of this stuff, but I do it for you guys. So what we're gonna do from this point on, I will no longer be releasing professionally done photos. And his fans, they were like, wait, huh? They're like, am I seeing this post right? Because there were many of them, they didn't even know what to say. They were like, did you just tell us off? They're like, you really just drug all of us like the read. You read all of us. But not only that, he kept coming back. he made multiple posts, just continue. He was just going after everybody. He basically told them, you know, if you could talk about my staff, like you can go to work, go to school, go talk to your family. It's like you all are really upset about these photos and it's not that serious. He's like, I'm the type of person, I'm very strong in my opinions. I don't know what made you all think that I was going to change my opinions and take the photos down and redo the photos. You know, like, I like the photos, so the photos gonna stay how it is. And I was all the way in support of this whole event that happened. I'm not gonna lie, I was never really a huge fan of his. I've never been like a big fan of XO, but I love the clapback. I love the putting the crazy fans in their face. East Asia has the craziest fandoms. Now, I know someone will be like, well, America does too. Yes, they do. We had that whole thing with Meg Thee Stallion and her photos and people talking about how they didn't look right. But it's such an unrealistic standard. How the photos supposed to look? What was wrong with Z.Tao's photos? I thought that they were good photos. They were very much him. The fashion seemed like it was very much something that he would wear that would exhort his personality. But apparently people were not satisfied. And I could see him being upset and kind of clapping back at everybody, because it's like, I do not like doing these type of shoots, but I do it for you guys because I know that you guys like it. And then you all are ungrateful. And then I'm looking at these comments and seeing you all complaining about everything that you can, just nitpicking everything, attacking people that had nothing to do with the actual choices of the photo. And that was the last straw for him. And there's so many fans of idols who feel like that they control an idol because they are fans. And in some other situations, I think I would be like, well, you know, they are your fans and they help get you to where you are. But there's a line where you jump over that line and you're disrespectful. And I do feel like that when this happens, that the singer is allowed to check you all then, and they are allowed to say, okay, wait a minute, like you all are going a bit too far. I think that people are allowed to say they don't like the photos, but if I'm a fan of somebody, I care more about their good health. I care about more of them making more music, more movies, whatever it may be, taking more pictures, because I'm a fan, because I enjoy seeing the material that they put out. If I don't like a photo, I might say to myself, I don't like this photo. I think that they've taken better photos, but I'm not going to be in a comment section typing away and trying to find everything that I can. There are fans that they live and breathe these idols, and that's all that they really have. But you got to remember, these idols are human beings. There has been a track record for Z.Tao and people just kind of picking with him. They tried to start something with the armies and his fans and BTS because he made a little comment saying, you know, well, like, EXO's been around before BTS, and people were asking me, am I in BTS, just because, really it's because he was Asian. You know, it's like, it wasn't a big deal. It was nothing against BTS. People constantly pick on him and say, he uses EXO's name for fame, and he shouldn't be allowed to use their name. He decided to leave the group of his own accord. Why does he keep mentioning the group's name? Why? Because he was in the group and he helped the group to be what it has become. Why can't he use the name? Most people know him from being in EXO. He worked hard all those years to help make EXO a big name. Why can't he? He's earned the right to. I don't understand why that bothers people so much. There's just so many things that I feel like they constantly attack him for. And he continues to be strong and just ward off all of the negativity and all of the negative fans. There were fans that were like, okay, we hear you. It is what it is. If you don't want to take any more photos, we respect your decision. Then there were other fans that were crying, and I'm sure they were burning his posters and his CDs and his magazine photo shoots and all of that stuff like that. Those are the crazy fans that honestly need to get help. Remember, this is a human being that has feelings just like you. He was born into this world just like you. He has problems just like you. And he will continue to bleed blood and his heart to beat just like you. It's just that he is an entertainer and people consider him to be relatively attractive. But you can't get mad when he starts to talk back to you all, because he feels like that you're being disrespectful to him and to his crew, who has worked hard. This just, to me, some fans just need to sit down, take a breather, think, and remember that your comments and what you say about people really affect them, especially when it is an entertainer that feeds off of public opinion somewhat. And remember that these people, they work hard at the end of the day. You don't have to always agree with them, but they do work hard at the end of the day for a lot of the fans. So, you know, it's like, just think. Think before you do stuff. Because you never know what the reaction is going to be. For every action, there's what? A reaction. So you guys, this is a lot to think about. Put below how you feel about this. Follow my social media, mostly my Instagram. I also have a blog on East Asian pop culture. The link is always down in the description box below. And remember, be real, stay real, live in the real. And I will be back. Love you guys. Take care now.